Have you ever felt like you're constantly playing catch-up, drowning in a sea of emails, meetings, and an ever-growing to-do list? What if I told you there's a way to not just stay afloat, but to actually surf the wave of modern work? The secret isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter, and the key is something you've probably heard a lot about: artificial intelligence. But hold on, this isn't some far-off, futuristic concept. We're talking about practical, right-now solutions that can fundamentally change your daily life. I'm talking about AI copilots. Today, we're re-diving deep into how you can stop seeing AI as a competitor and start seeing it as your ultimate collaborator. We'll explore actionable strategies to integrate these powerful tools into your workflow, transforming your personal productivity, sharpening your decision-making, and ultimately, unlocking a level of efficiency you never thought possible. This is your guide to upgrading your human capacity for growth. Let's get started. So, what exactly is an AI copilot? Forget the sci-fi images of sentient robots. Think of it more like a brilliant, incredibly fast, and ever-available assistant that lives inside your computer. These are tools like Microsoft Copilot, ChatGPT, Google's Gemini, and countless others designed to work alongside you. They can draft emails, summarize long documents, generate ideas, analyze data, and even write code. Their purpose isn't to replace you, but to augment you, to handle the repetitive, time-consuming tasks so you can focus on what truly matters: creative thinking, strategic planning, and complex problem-solving. The first step to leveraging this power is a simple mindset shift. Many people feel a sense of anxiety, a fear that these tools are too complex or that they might make our own skills obsolete. The reality is, the most successful professionals of the future will be those who master the art of human-AI collaboration. Think of it like learning to use a calculator. It didn't make mathematicians obsolete. It freed them from tedious calculations to tackle more complex problems. AI copilots are the calculators of the 21st century, but for language, data, and ideas. Let's get practical. How can you start using an AI copilot today? The easiest entry point for most people is communication. Let's say you have a cluttered inbox with 50 unread emails. Instead of slogging through them one by one, you can ask your AI copilot, "Summarize the key action items and deadlines from my unread emails in the last 24 hours. Instantly, you get a concise list of what needs your immediate attention. Need to write a follow-up email after a big meeting? Don't stare at a blank screen. Give your AI a prompt like, draft a professional but friendly follow-up email to the project team, summarizing our decision to proceed with option B and outlining the next steps we discussed." You'll get a solid draft in seconds that you can then quickly personalize and send. This alone can save you hours each week, but it goes way beyond email. Let's talk about meetings, the bane of many people's existence. How many times have you sat through an hour-long call only to forget the key takeaways a day later? Many AI tools can now transcribe meetings in real time. But the magic is what comes next. You can ask the AI, what were the main arguments for and against the marketing proposal in this meeting? Or create a list of all tasks assigned to me during this call. This turns a passive listening experience into an active, searchable database of information. It ensures nothing falls through the cracks and everyone is aligned. Now let's level up from administrative tasks to more strategic work. One of the biggest bottlenecks to productivity is the blank page problem. Whether you're creating a marketing plan, designing a new workflow, or preparing a presentation, starting is often the hardest part. This is where AI truly shines as an ideation partner. Instead of brainstorming alone, you can have a creative session with your AI. Try a prompt like, "I need to create a social media campaign for a new eco-friendly water bottle. Give me 10 creative concepts targeting Gen Z, including potential slogans and visual ideas." The AI will generate a diverse list of starting points. Maybe you won't use any of them exactly as they are, but they will spark your own creativity. You can then refine the ideas by saying, "I like concept 3, let's expand on it. Give me 3 potential influencer collaborations for that concept." You're no longer just a creator. You're a curator and a director of ideas, using the AI's vast knowledge base to explore possibilities at an incredible speed. This collaborative process is also invaluable for decision-making. We often have to make choices based on incomplete information or our own biases. An AI copilot can act as a neutral, data-driven sounding board. Imagine you're trying to decide between 2 software vendors. You can feed the AI the proposals, feature lists, and pricing from both. Then you can ask it to create a comparison table highlighting the pros and cons of each vendor based on my company's priorities, which are scalability, user-friendliness, and cost-effectiveness. The AI will systematically analyze the information and present it in a clear, unbiased format, helping you see the decision from all angles and move forward with confidence. It reduces the mental load and helps you avoid analysis paralysis. But mastering these tools requires a new skill: prompt engineering. This sounds technical, but it's really just the art of asking good questions. The quality of the output you get from an AI is directly proportional to the quality of the input you provide. Vague prompts lead to vague answers. A great prompt is specific, provides context, and defines the desired format and tone. Let's break down a great prompt. Instead of saying, "Write about productivity," try this: "Act as a productivity coach." Write a 500-word blog post in a motivational and encouraging tone. The target audience is young professionals feeling overwhelmed at work. The post should cover 3 practical tips for managing digital distractions and end with a call to action to start with just one small change. See the difference? You've given the AI a role, a format, a tone, a target audience, and specific content requirements. The more context you give, the more tailored and useful the response will be. Practice this. Experiment with different ways of phrasing your requests. It's a skill that pays massive dividends. Another key to success is integration. The real power of AI copilots is unlocked when they are seamlessly embedded into the applications you use every day. This is already happening. You see it in Google Docs with Help Me Write, in Microsoft Office with Copilot, and in design tools like Canva. When the AI is right there, you don't have to switch contexts or open a new window. You can simply ask for help in the flow of your work. For example, while writing a report in Word, you can highlight a paragraph and ask the AI to make this sound more professional or expand on this point with some supporting data. This seamless integration removes friction and makes using AI a natural extension of your own thought process. As you get more comfortable, you can start to automate entire workflows. For example, you could set up a system where every time a customer fills out a feedback form on your website, an AI summarizes their comments, identifies the sentiment as positive, negative, or neutral, and then drafts a personalized reply for you to review. This kind of automation frees up enormous amounts of mental energy and time, allowing you to focus on the high-value, strategic parts of your job, the parts that require human empathy, judgment, and creativity. It's important to remember that this is a journey, not a destination. These tools are constantly evolving. What seems cutting edge today will be standard tomorrow. The key is to cultivate a mindset of continuous learning and experimentation. Don't be afraid to try new tools and new techniques. Dedicate even just 15 minutes a day to playing with an AI copilot. Ask it fun questions, challenge it with complex problems, see what it can do. The more you use it, the more you'll understand its strengths and limitations, and the better you'll become at leveraging it to your advantage. By embracing AI copilots, you're not just adopting a new piece of technology. You are fundamentally upgrading your own capabilities. You're giving yourself the power to process information faster, generate ideas more freely, and make decisions with greater clarity. You're moving from a state of being reactive and overwhelmed to being proactive and in control. This isn't about replacing human intelligence. It's about amplifying it. The future of work belongs to those who can master this powerful partnership. So my challenge to you is this: pick one repetitive task in your daily workflow. Just one. And this week, try to use an AI copilot to help you with it. Maybe it's drafting your morning emails, summarizing a long article, or brainstorming ideas for a small project. Start small, see the results for yourself, and build from there. You might be shocked at how quickly it changes the way you work and think. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this gave you a clear roadmap for getting started with AI copilots. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content on productivity and future-proofing your career. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's the first task you going to try with an AI copilot? Let's learn and grow together. See you in the next one.